Hello everybody, Pope here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a couple games for you in the Chinese top rank main battle tank, the WZ1001. This is a battle rating 11.7 vehicle. It is very similar to the previous Chinese vehicles that came before it at battle rank 10 and 10.7, the ZTZ 96s and the ZTZ 99, 2 and 3. The difference is that this tank actually has a reverse gear, so it remains very fast in a straight line going forward, but it can also do 34 kilometers in reverse, which is a massive, massive improvement in mobility and agility for these top tier tanks. It's got excellent frontal armor. It's dead from the side. Don't expose your sides at all. It does not have the Russian side armor that the Russian tanks do, but it's excellent from the front. It's got ERA blocks on the front of the turret and the front of the hull that are very similar to the relic that the Russians use. This thing has excellent gun handling in terms of the vertical speed that the gun goes up and down and the horizontal speed of the turret. I think the turret with an ace crew is 38 degrees. The best that you're going to get from any other tank in the game is 40. So this is almost best in class in terms of the gun handling. In terms of its front speed, forward speed, it's the fastest main battle tank in the game. This thing on good terrain can get up to 75 kilometers an hour, whereas the most you're seeing from anybody else is probably 70. So as you can see on this map, I like to go to the A point first. Generally, I like to sit in the spot that I was just sitting in because it allows me to contest and interdict anybody from the other team coming straight down that northern road and getting behind us. And so you'll see the first shot I had there was on a Challenger 2 and took him out in one shot. And now you're going to watch me beating my head against the wall trying to shoot a Leopard 2 here. The first shot killed his engine. Second and third shot, I'm basically taking out his ability to fire back. So his breech is out. His loader is dead. He's got significant crew damage. And now I'm just being stupid trying to ping the crew away one at a time. And as you can see, I'm not going to be very effective at it right here. So at this point, I finally decided, you know what, maybe we ought to do something different. And so I loaded an HE round, and the HE round detonated on his little commander's cupola, and it killed his tank. I don't know if it overpressured or if it just penned the roof. But whatever happened to him, he died. I think it's a pretty stupid mechanic. I don't think a high explosive round shot from a tank's main gun should be able to do that to another modern main battle tank, but you know, whatever, them's the rules, so we'll play by them. So at this point in time, there's nothing left in front of me, so I'm gonna back into this little area over here by the A cap where we see somebody. It's an Abrams of some kind. He shoots me, doesn't do any damage with his shot, hits my upper front plate, so I put a shot into his breech to render him combat ineffective. We'll come around the corner. He's got a friend there. We'll kill the friend first because I don't know what he's capable of doing. And I know I've got time during this guy's repair to be able to come and shoot him. And so that's four. That's 4 kills so far. We just watched our friend get killed in front of us, which means that there is a tank to the front and to the left. I don't know what it is. I assume it's an M1 based on the kill feed, but I don't know for sure. And so I want to sit here for a second and give my team an opportunity to take care of that threat, make sure I'm not getting flanked by anybody that's come up that road since we don't have anybody looking at it anymore. And it looks like right there the M1HC got killed by a friendly, so we free to move out. So without having any presence on the far right-hand side of this map, I don't want to be too aggressive. I want to move up carefully, figure out what's there, if I can see anything. And so I'm getting map pings from my squad mates telling me that there's something over there on the other side of that little, the ruins. So we're going to go over, take a peek, see what we can see, and it looks like it's a Challenger 2 Black Knight. He is not looking at us, so we're going to use our excellent mobility, move forward, take a shot at him. I'm not sure why that shot didn't kill him. I thought it was pretty good, but it just took out his commander and his engine, and he's ultimately going to get killed by a friendly. So he's done. And so now at this point, we've got control over this side of the map, so it's time to push. And that's one of the things that this tank is great at. It's great at pushing. It's a very tough frontally. So we've got on the mini map, I saw a tank on the left. So we turn the turret, look and see a guy running through the alleyway, and we'll shoot him. So that's kill number 5 on the TES. And so as you can see, one of the things that's done really well for me in this game, and we've got some kind of an AA gun right there. I'm not sure what it is at this point. First shot just did very little to him. It's an ITO, so we'll load HE for the second shot, and the HE round on this thing is brutal, and it just obliterated him on that shot. So that's another kill. And now we're going to move left. They are on the B caps. We're going to move to contest, and it's a Merkava 4 of some kind. With the recent nerfs to the Merkava 4 LIC's turret, all of them are now essentially the same in terms of protection. They're not going to stand up frontally to anything. Their entire front armor array is a weak spot to top tier rounds. So we just shoot him center mass and he dies. There's nothing really tricky about the Israeli tanks anymore. You just shoot him in the middle. So we're looking for targets over in this direction. Our team is on the B cap again, so just in a few seconds here, we're going to have all 3 caps. And at this point, based on the number of people that are left on each team, we're just going hunting for targets. The tactical and strategic part of this map is over. It is just now finding targets. So we're going to head towards the spawn. We've got something there. It's a SPA of some kind in the back. So we'll take a shot into him. It's a Flak Rack Panzer 1. So we'll get killed him. There's another SPA right there. It looks like a Stormer. And once again, the dart round went right through. Didn't hurt anything, didn't kill any crew, didn't do anything to that tank. So we load an HE round to come and finish him off. Saw him move this way. He's right there. HE round to the side. And he is dead. And that is 9 kills so far. So we're going to move forward a little bit this way, and this is where I got a little bit aggressive. That Puma was still under spawn protection, and rather than just waiting and being patient, I decided to push out and make myself a target. And when I made myself a target, I absolutely flubbed the shot on that Puma. It did not kill him, and now I've got multiple tanks on the other team, a Merkava and an Abrams that were shooting me. I should have stayed behind the little wall there, but I didn't. And so when I died there, I realized, oh, look, I've got enough points for a nuke. And even though I'm not going to have time to drop it, whenever you have enough points for a nuke, you might as well get in the plane. If nothing else, it makes for a good video. So I jump in the SU-7 and tell the other team to get nuked, and knowing full well that I'm not going to be able to take off in time. And so that will be the end of this first match, is me just taking off, not being able to drop the bomb. So we got a heavy metal hero, came in first, had 9 kills, assist, and a cap. And the rewards for this match are 77,000 Silver Lions and 14,000 research points. So that's a good game. I'll take it. That's a great game in terms of the Silver Lion reward for me. So we'll move same tank, the WZ1001 on the next map. And so we've got a 3-cap map here, and I find that on this particular map, one of the most important power points on the map is the obelisk that's right down we call it the beach road. It's the road that runs along this little ledge that overlooks the beach. I find that if you can get and maintain control over the obelisk, you basically cut the enemy team off from being able to do anything in the middle part of the city around the B cap. So using this tank's main advantage, which is going to be its speed, we're going to get there first before anybody else. There's not going to be another vehicle in the game other than maybe a Radwagon 90 who gets a good spawn and is able to use the road the whole way. I'm going to be first. And you'll see one of the really, really nice things about, yeah, I got shot. He had upper front plate on a bad angle, didn't do anything, so we'll return fire and kill the 2A6 through the neck. But one of the things that you saw there is this thing has a 14.5 millimeter machine gun on the top, and that thing has absolutely nasty penetration. It is really, really good. And so one of the things that you can do with it that you can't do with other 50 cal machine guns, you can take out rock pillars. And so one of the things that clouds vision on this map are all those giant rock fence posts that you can see, and I was able to kill a lot of them with the machine gun. So that makes it much easier to find targets and aim for weak spots. And so you'll see that one of the things that this position right here specifically does is, A, it allows you to control anything coming down the diagonal road, and B, you can see from the shot that I put on the guy up on the C-cap, is it actually gives you shots on their team sniping from the C-cap. So it cuts down immensely on their lanes of fire, trying to you know, move off on the flank or snipe from the C-cap, which has a pretty good view down into our southern spawn. And so right here, there's targets out there. You can see the markers, just a blind shot trying to get it, and I'm now getting shot by rockets of some kind. My guess from friendly fire is it's a helicopter, so we will take the 14.5. We'll use the obelisk to obscure our view and start shooting at the helicopter. And we get a crit, which is fantastic. He's really hurting at this point in time. Looks like he's about to go down, and yeah, that's a 125 millimeter dart that just registered barely a hit on him. So I don't get the kill, but we get the assist, but more importantly, the helicopter is dead. And so now at this point, I've got teammates that are pushing. There's a giant hole on our, I guess, the southeastern flank, and so that's what I wanted to stay there to avoid. So that's a Merkava 4, shot him right in his crew compartment, killed him one shot, which is fantastic. I'll take that. Want to keep this position here to keep them from pushing up the beach road and from coming around the corner and from getting anybody else up on the C-cap. So every once in a while we'll take a look up here, and there's somebody right there, and he stopped. I was trying to lead him. It looks like it's from the rocket fire. It's a Lav AD. He ended up stopping right as I was taking my shot, and so I led him too much and wasn't able to do any damage to him. But he's still up there. He retreated a little bit, but he's still there. And as you can see, the 14.5 just, it takes one bullet to knock down one of those stone posts, and you'll find you can do that on every map that you can't do with a 50 cal that you'll find, for example, on a US tank. And there's the LEV up there. He was backing up, so let him a little bit, and he didn't stop that time, so he's dead. And at this point, I'm just clearing off the sandbags from that stone pillar. If you're not careful, that pillar will, or that stone block will eliminate your ability to accurately shoot at people that are coming and hiding behind it. So I wanted to clean up the line of sight there. I did. Found an 1128, which is the American Striker, up on the C-cap, and so he's dead now too. And at this point in time, our team has been basically stopped in our tracks from pushing, so I'm going to move out, take a shot there, make a really bad return shot. So the guy's around the corner. I know he's reloading. I see somebody there. So we'll shoot him in the neck, which kills his loader and his breach. And then I'm going to pop smoke because I don't want that other guy to come around the corner during my reload. And as I discussed in the written commentary for this video, the one weak spot of the WZ1001, the ZTZ-99A, and basically all of the Chinese main battle tanks is their reload speed. It maxes at 7.1. You're never under any circumstances going to get it faster than that. And so literally everything at top tier has a better reload than you do, or equal. Everything, including the Israeli Merkavas. So we killed that guy, the 2A6. This guy took a shot. He didn't do anything with it, so we're going to reload faster than him because his loader was dead, and came in and killed him. There's somebody else over here down that road. Took a shot at him, didn't do any damage, ricocheted off his turret. Because of his bushes, I couldn't tell what it was. From the front here, it looked like a T-series, so I went upper front plate, did nothing to him, and discovered that it's an STRV of some kind. So this shot right here, tried to put it into the side of his turret to kill his turret crew, and all it did was breach him and turn one of his crew members red. I've got a shot there, and I'm frustrated at this point because I'm not able to kill this guy even though he's combat ineffective. And Friendly was able to get the kill on him before I could because it's totally my fault. It was just bad shooting on my part, bad aiming. I was rushing shots and not taking my time, and that can happen. And so here we've got somebody coming that way. It's a T-80U, and you can see with that the ability to snapshot with this tank. Like I said, the turret handling, the gun handling is excellent. We've got another vehicle coming right there, and at this point in time, you know, all I've got is HE rounds left. I don't have any darts. I've depleted my dart ammunition, so that should have been a kill. I had to aim for his roof to try to kill him, and it didn't quite work. And so now we're gonna sit here, hull down in this ditch, in this hole, in this crater, and just tank everything they throw at me, because the turret on this thing is really, really strong. It's a really strong turret. It doesn't have good gun depression, only -5, but if you can get it into a hull down position like this, nobody's coming through you from the front. So we'll use the smoke that we have. Again, take a shot to the turret, no damage. And all I've got is HE rounds, so I'm running. I'm going to run back to the B cap and try to get some more ammunition. Run into a rock there. Yeah. Shoot another HE shot on the turret roof of that Leopard 2, and didn't do any damage to him. So at this point in time, with the score the way it is, I just don't want to die. I don't want to pay that 5K repair cost. There's no need for it. So I'm just running back towards the B cap. Get some ammunition that I'm never going to be able to use because the game is going to end. And so what I wanted to show through these two videos with this particular vehicle, it also applies to the ZTZ-99A, which is the other 11.7 Chinese tank, or main battle tank. Very fast, very maneuverable, 55,000 lions, 12,000 research points. So it's another good game, 7 kills. So yeah, so that's the Chinese WZ1001. It's fantastic. It's great going forward, and thanks for watching. And so if you like the video and want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.